Hello, happy witching hour and happy blue moon. Hello, it's High Priestess Jamila. Hey y'all, I wanted to come and do a quick breakdown, more. You know what? I just listen. I'm convinced that the over the overuse of projecting their shit to everybody, like anybody that they can. I'm convinced that the most idiotic people on this planet, this has got to be a legitimate mental illness. And I think that it's got something to do with on the edge of schizophrenia. Like the brain is not working straight up and down. And I was kind of busy yesterday, just busy all day. Um, so I didn't really have enough time to come and do the breakdown of this. Okay. Um, but I wanted to do a little breakdown of this person um who does have a legitimate mental illness, and in my humble opinion, the problematic behavior as someone that has been doing work for people for years, I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot crystal. I just wouldn't do it. Okay. Somebody that is displaying that type of behavior, no, I'm not going to touch you. You need to go and level yourself out first and balance yourself out. Okay. So, what I wanted to talk about is, first of all, the use of my mother's identity in a troll account. My ancestors, now that my mother is passed away, they are utterly freaking disgusted with these people. And I wouldn't be surprised if right now they are either shitting their pants or fucking feeling like they got COVID or some shit. For real. Like, I'm keeping it a buck because it was already alarming previously with them using my mother's photo in a troll account. Like, okay, show her picture, like I guess talk some shit, but don't actually try to to use it as a troll account. So obviously it was this chick that did it, right? So she's posting shit with my mother's photograph to her page, right? So a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, that's just karma because you did." No, it's not. These people are complete strangers, stalking, have no goddamn reason to be attacking me after 10 or 11 fucking years. And no, it's not no fucking karma. Okay. Um, anyway, so she's putting up these stupid ass postings, and I want y'all to peep something about it. First of all, I have I'm going to say this, and I am going to repeat myself 3 times. I have never called child protective services on anyone. I'm going to say that again. I have never, nor would I ever, call child protective services on anybody. I would never do that. I would never call CPS on anyone, ever. Okay. That's just how I am. I have never, ever, and I have seen some pretty concerning things. Do I feel that unless a child is in some kind of imminent danger to where they're being beaten, do I feel that I would be justified in calling child protective services? Hell to the no. But to a mentally ill person who obviously grew up with a lot of mental abuse, like this person in California named Eris Blue, who really like, honestly, if she would stop now, it would lessen the blow. It would, because when my spirits decide to stomp her like a damn roach, it ain't gonna be a damn thing she can do to explain it. There will be no prayer in the world. She will be just like Jesus hanging on the cross, asking, "Why hast thou forsaken me?" That's a fact, okay? But so this chick is a nutcase, right? She's a complete nutcase, right? She knows that she's wrong. She knows that she's wrong for what she's doing. And yet she can't deal with it. So guess what she tried to do? First of all, she began to threaten me. This woman tries to use defects to try to control people that she must have a thing for. Like I'm thoroughly convinced this is some kind of sexual obsession, right? So there's sexually obsessed people in social media that want you to like treat them like they're your master or something, and if you don't, they threaten to call CPS on you as if I'm a crackhead and CPS can do anything to me. Like, that's not a real fucking threat, for real. But 2 days ago, she's on there. I'm going to call CPS because she was on the internet, right? So clearly my spirits done touched down because yesterday, this crazy bitch goes live. I'm sorry, not goes live, but posts a video of my deceased mother in a comment section of a dude who my spirits have totally obliterated. I don't know why they keep going back to this RP Jones dude. I fucking destroyed him. Like, he's been like literally MIA. He actually changed his tune years ago, and yeah, no. Yeah, my spirits literally destroyed him. But she's showing this screenshot of where she's saying that but it's my mother supposedly saying it, right? That I called CPS on my mother. Now we all know that that's a fucking lie. Everybody in the whole world knows that that's a lie. I would never call CPS on anybody, let alone my mother, right? Let alone my mother, right? So here's my breakdown of it. Here is the psychological evaluation as to why she posted that random silly shit. Is because she's trying, first of all, she had to call CPS on her mother, right? So that's why she wants to project to me that why would I call CPS on my mother? Why would I do that? That's never, ever, ever, ever happened. Ever. And so it's just so random the shit that they make up. Uh no, you called CPS on someone. You called them on me. I've never called CPS on anybody ever. I don't think it's ethical to do that unless I have witnessed something that places a child in dire circumstances or danger. I would not call them. I'm just not a fucking idiot. She calls defects so that she can have a false sense of security and a sense of control because she's obsessed with a woman, obsessed with me, which is a false sense of control. It is. It's the dumbest shit ever. I'm gonna use CPS to control you. Really? Do I look like a crackhead to you, honey? I'm not a drug addict. I'm not a drunk, and I'm not mentally ill. So you know what? What does that even mean? You have a false sense of power when you do that, but they still do it. They still do it. And apparently, they must be feeling a little bit guilty. Something's going on to the guilt to the point where the guilt done settled in. Something, right? So she has to come back yesterday saying, oh, Jamila called CPS on her mother, posting this screenshot that's supposed to be my mother, knowing damn well that has never been my mother, ever. My mother would never come to the black sector and leave a freaking comment to anybody. She's never done that. They took her photograph from her Facebook and came and created a troll account with my mother's picture. My mother has never given a shit about those people, ever. She still doesn't give a shit. The only reason why she does is because of me, because trust me, I talk to my ancestors. This chick is so screwed up and so dumb and so guilty that she had to come to social media and make up a lie so that she could make it look like I've called CPS on anybody. When she's the one calling CPS and literally making up shit. Like she's not even being honest when she contacts them. She just calls them and makes up random shit. Actually, it's not really made up. I know for a fact that the things that she report are things that she probably had to report on her own mama. This is a fact. Why don't you go and get some mental help? What the fuck are you doing in the spiritual community? You can't even handle the memories of your childhood. Like, okay, I can understand being sad about it. I can even understand being mad about the memories of your childhood. But if you are in social media attacking random fucking people because of your childhood, you don't need to be touching the spiritual community or spirit. That's a fact. Like, I understand people are dealing with shit, right? But those people, none of those people are in social media randomly attacking anybody. They're just not fucking doing it, right? I mean, you've got to be absolutely fucking out. I'm talking about bat shit crazy. Something is literally wrong with you. Like, you're not dealing, like, you need to be medicated. If the shit is so bad that you have to come to YouTube to just attack random people. So we already know that the people that come here that have been attacking me for 10, 11 years, they fucking batshit crazy. And she's one of them. So the psychology is this. She feels guilty. She wanted me to share in her karma. See, karma projection. Honey, I sent it all back to you yesterday. I ain't called defects on nobody. In fact, honestly, even though I cannot goddamn stand that damn Talia, I can, oh my God. I would just like to just put just kick her face in or some shit like that. Just like that's how much I can't stand her. I have her address as well. Have I called CPS on her? Nope. Do I feel like her son is in imminent danger? No. So I'm not going to do that. He's going to grow up screwed up, though. He's going to need therapy and counseling because all he sees is his mother attacking people constantly, random people. Like, just that crazy. Like, I think she's crazy, but nobody said that, like, it's honestly, the whole defects thing is not my business. If I were that concerned about a child, I would ask my spirits to look after the child, and they would. Now, if I saw a mother holding a knife up to her child, or if I saw a child that was beat the fuck up, then I would call them. I've never experienced that, not in my world, not in my reality. I have never, ever, ever seen a child beat up to the point and cut up or none of that shit. Never. So she's over there calling and filing false defects reports, worrying the hell out of everybody. And now she's feeling guilty. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a troll account of Jamila's mother and say that Jamila called CPS. I've never. And then what was I doing? Was I calling CPS while my children were in her custody? So and I'm all the way in Georgia and my children are in Kansas City. Do I look like a fucking idiot? Am I gonna call CPS and risk my daughters being put in the fucking system? Like, why would I do that shit? Why would I do that shit? That, like, do I look stupid? Do any of y'all think that I would ever be? First of all, my children were staying with my mother. She didn't have custody or take custody of my children. We It was an agreement that we had for the girls to come and stay with her because she had missed them and she wanted to spend time with them. That was the agreement. Why in the fuck would I call CPS on my mother where my daughters are residing? Do I look like a retarded bitch to you? That's like only a retarded bitch would do that. Go get your kids. If I were concerned about my kids, I would go get them. In fact, I did. I flew them down to Georgia during that time. My daughters have lived in Georgia until they became adults and they said, Mama, we want to go back home. We like the snow. We like the ice. We like it in KC. That was their choice. And I like it there too. I'm with my daughters on that thoroughly. Okay. She can't handle looking like a stupid, dumb bitch by herself. You're the one. I can't. And it's so insane because the community on YouTube acts as though we have to put up with this shit because these people are black. And I'm gonna tell you straight up the fuck down. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up and fucking down. I am not my brother's keeper. I don't fuck with people just because they black. That's even dumber. You know why? Because there's some black people out there that you can't fucking trust. The fuck is up with people that's doing shit based upon the color of somebody's damn skin? That's retarded. Who does that shit? Not Jamila. Just like Jamila doesn't call CPS. I have not once called CPS on anybody. Not once. Not once. Not ever in my life have I called defects on anybody. Let alone my mother. And then also they look stupid as hell. These are factually the most idiotic people on the planet. They will go live and say piss, fuck, shit, ignorant nigga stuff, and then say, hey, this is the so and so show. Who told you that? Like, honey, you are embarrassing your mother. Get your ass off of YouTube. No, this is embarrassing for you. So they know they don't, they act like nutty, dumb cuckoo birds or something. And they always try to project it to some. When I come on here, I always have something intelligent to say. I don't have those problems. I don't have social disorders. I don't have mental disorders. I don't look at people and go, oh my God, there's some kind of abuse happening. And when there's nothing happening, like my mind does not create shit that might be happening. And then they try to make it look spiritual. That's what pisses me off about it. No, honey, you're schizophrenic. You'd have a legitimate mental illness that back in the day they would have just gave you a lobotomy because you're very problematic and you just start arguments over nothing, right? I'm not starting an argument. It is no argument. What I'm saying is right. I'm not arguing with you. I'm 1,000,000% correct about everything that I'm saying. So this is not an argument. It's not a democracy. This is exact fact. Go and get some mental help. Okay, that seriously. You're not doing anything spiritual. Yes, we know that what you're trying to do is karma transference. Yes, we know that. Our spirits eat that shit for breakfast. Go and get some mental help. These people, all of them, somebody that would come, like for example, and you can tell that the Julie Berry account is hers too. If you come to social media and you're looking at a normal situation where nothing is happening, but your fucking mind is telling you that something is happening in that video that's not happening, you need to get your ass off of social media and get your ass over to the nearest mental hospital. Because and this is, and I'm not joking, and no, I'm not roasting. I'm telling the truth. People that behave like that Eris Blue Troll account, I have seen and heard about people doing things like that, and they end up jumping off of bridges, throwing themselves off of balconies and high rises, or either committing some other self termination. That's a fucking fact. That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else. Because a delusional person is just delusional. There have been people that have died because they were delusional. Oh my God, there's bees coming towards me. Oh my God, there's a dragon. It's eating me. Oh my God. And they usually find them all of their hair white as snow. And it'd be like, what the fuck happened to this person? And I've been meaning to come on here and talk about this lady, the lady that died at the hospital in the waiting room. Now, this is not the case of everybody that dies in a hospital waiting room. But on her case, it was some supernatural shit that was happening. And yes, it is supernatural shit that's happening that's making you mentally ill. However, you so far gone that a reversal candle is not going to do a fuck thing for you. A fucking cleanse is not going to do a fuck thing for you. Your mind is fucked. You may not even have to be on medication for the rest of your life. You don't have to be on meds the rest of your life. Just take them for a little while until you balance yourself out. Then go and talk to spirit. Okay? Listen, if you're not managing your mental illness well, the last thing that you need to be doing is summoning demons. Okay? That's the last thing that you need to be doing. By the way, she's not even aware of her summoning of demons. She's so delusional that she had the nerve to call me a devil worshiper. I'm like, you're definitely over there summoning all kinds of demons every day. You don't have to summon the demons of the Goesha. You don't have to summon a known demon, but the fact that you're doing what you're doing, you're definitely summoning some demons. And my angels will fucking tear them up as well as you. So the shit is weird. We're not going to be using my mother's name whenever y'all get desperate to project your fucking bad energy. We're not gonna be doing that. We not letting that happen no fucking more. And you can try it, but you're gonna have to bite it. I'm already pissed off about the fact that you know what? It's not like I was there to say goodbye to my mother. It's not like it's not like I was prepared for it. My mother just died. I had not spoken to my mother in years. Trust me, the first thing that her spirit said to me was that I wish that we could have at least talked. That is fucking painful. I am going to give you fucking wrath. That is my mother, somebody that I was close to my entire fucking life. Me and my mother was not beefing. My mother never competed with me for men. My mother never did that shit. My mother was a fucking mother. The when things changed was right before she got diagnosed with cancer. My mother was going through some things. I forgive her. Okay, I know exactly what was going on with my mother. Am I going to talk about it? No, it's nobody's business. I don't have to discuss my family business or none of that shit. No, I don't. So I'm not going to get into what was going on. But the point is that I'm handling that situation anyway. Okay? But the point is that you keep fucking, you realize that I didn't even get to say goodbye to my mother. Do you know how fucking hurtful that is? I'm gonna fucking let you know. I'm gonna take you on the fucking trail of tears. I'm gonna make your heart bleed. I'm gonna stick pins in your fucking heart for fucking with my mother. Mm-mm. Okay, my mama was not that bad. And she taught me a lot. She was a great mom. Regardless if my mother was possessed the last several years of her fucking life, that's still my mother. And I was not there when she died. I couldn't say goodbye to her. I was so pissed off about her dying that I was pissed at her. And then you bring your raggedy crazy ass to social media fucking with me about my mother. You must be asking for me to fuck you up. I don't give a shit. That's disgusting. Nobody on YouTube is doing that shit. Yes, I did do it to my ex. That's my ex. He got to say goodbye to his mom. He was there. I didn't get to talk to my mom for 6 fucking years. My mother died, had not, and she had not talked to me for 6 years. Is that your fault? Is that fact your fault? Fuck no, it's not. That was my mother. She could hold a grudge for a long fucking time. She was mad at me for moving away. But the fact that it's the fact of life and you're fucking with me about my fucking mother, I'm going to fuck you up. That's a fact. That's still my mama. Okay? I'm 40 something years old and I am sensitive about my fucking mother. Okay? And my children. Especially my children, bitch. Especially my fucking children. And I know that when she's not on YouTube posting some ridiculous, retarded shit, that she's suffering. I hope that your suffering is magnified a million fucking times. You already tried to attack my babies. Then your stupid ass can't even handle the shit that you're doing. So you bring your ass to YouTube and say, Jamila's mother posted that she called CPS on. No, you dumb bitch. You're the only powerless bitch calling defects on somebody. I would never call defects on somebody. Okay? That whole calling defects, swatting people, that's some weak shit. That's weak. That's a weak war tactic against somebody. You're weak to me. Don't ever accuse me of being weak. Now, first of all, why in the fuck would I? This bitch is fucking twisted. So obviously, her mother abused her as a child. Okay. And she had to call CPS on her own mama. That's a fact. And she tried to project that shit to me. I will admit I didn't grow up with no abuse. My parents never gave me any reason to call 911 or CPS on them. Then the bitch was online lying. The show is still up because she's thirsty to project her shit, claiming that I said that my father molested me. I have never said that my father molested me. So now we know her father molested her. Why isn't this bitch under doctor's care? Why is this bitch in social media stalking me, somehow running around here trying to find out my fucking location? And see, at this point, I ain't no fucking joke. I don't send bums and crackheads to YouTube to talk shit to nobody. Ask my ex. I have never once asked him to roast none of those people. I will send fucking Legion after you. I will send Legion. I'm not gonna send no goddamn crackhead to social media to talk about you. What the fuck does that do? The fuck? Like, do I look like a weak bitch that I give a fuck about a roast? Oh, Jamila, you so ugly and you a bitch. Oh, thank you. You're a bitch and a slut. She thought that her man calling her a skank, calling me a skank skeezer was gonna fucking break me. Like, bitch, are you fucking stupid? I will smack that dude in his damn mouth with a demon. Are you fucking stupid? Weak bitches trying to tangle with me. Takes me back to that crazy bitch Raven Williams Masterson. By the way, she's the only dipshit that tried to post some fucking stupid ass shit because I Google myself often. I never forget when I was in Kansas, this bitch was so distraught and she told everybody about this abuse that she suffered at home. She called me in a total psychosis. By the way, she's in California too. I don't understand what the fuck is up with all these mentally ill people in California. Whatever. Um, she calls me and she's like, I'm gonna have your children taken away from you. Like, and I told her, I said, bitch, I said, you gonna die, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I said, bitch, and she hung up. I said, bitch, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Literally, she had no reason to be threatening me in that way. Like, for some reason, these weak, mentally ill people think, oh, if they come online, I'm calling CPS on you. They don't give a fuck, bitch, please. Are you fucking stupid? My position stands, girl. I ain't going nowhere. Well, we can get her off of YouTube if we keep calling CPS. Bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing but get your ass off of this fucking earth. You not gonna tell me what the fuck to do, and you think that CPS gives you some fucking power, girl? Bye. That's some that was the dumbest shit ever. Whoever thought of that shit is dumb. Cause I'm not your mama. I don't have crack pipes and pills hanging around. My children don't have bruises on their bodies. Nobody over here is starving. Nobody over here is abused. I actually love my children. I talk to my children like gold. I don't even yell at my children. So if y'all remember, they were so desperate at the beginning of this year that they literally use voice cloning technology to create an argument that I supposedly had publicly and live with my daughters. They couldn't cite the source. I told them, I said, cite the source. Where'd you get that audio from? They never could because they made it up. You can tell when something is made using voice clone because it sounds slightly electronic. Bitch, you're not touching me. Sit your weak ass the fuck down. Your weak, defacts, cop calling, crazy motherfucking ass down and shut your stupid ass up. Straight up and down. Just running around here, like very problematic and weird and shit. Like goddamn, what the fuck is wrong with this weird ass bitch? I just go to her page and I flag her for scams, is what I do, or misinformation, is what I flag her for. Oh, I'm such a stupid bitch. I'm going to come to social media and then I can see these pictures of these people. I don't know these people in these pictures. I don't know these people in these pictures, but I'm going to make up stories about these people in these pictures that match my life because I'm so sad and too stupid to go see a fucking mental health technician. No, I went to a bitch online that claims that her name is Mama and she gonna help me. No, like, girl, you need some serious mental help. You need some serious mental help, child. You and all the rest of them. That's just what it is. Shit. What can I say? But no, seriously, I have like, again, that was my mother. Why would I call CPS on my own mother and risk my children being taken? That's retarded. That's retard. Who's that retarded? CPS is not some place that you call. CPS is not child custody. If it listen, if you're co-parenting and your ex has custody of your kids and you don't like what they're doing, don't call CPS, call an attorney, or go and get some free legal advice and file something with the courts. CPS is not some negotiation for fucking custody. CPS is an agency that takes people's kids. That's what they're there for. They are there to take children out of unsafe conditions, you dumb bitch. Why would you be calling CPS? What the fuck? Are you dumb? You're calling CPS because of abuse that may cause some kind of physical danger or either neglect, where some of these crazy ass parents be starving their kids to death and shit. You don't never, ever, ever use CPS for your own kids. Who the fuck does that shit? And see, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people on this earth are that dumb to the point where a courtroom has to tell them what to do with their fucking kids. That's how stupid they are. However, if you feel that something is going on, then if you're the parent, you can file for custody in a court. You don't, what are you calling CPS for? For some petty shit. You don't do that. Oh my God, Child Protective Services. I got to report something that happened to me as a child, but I'm going to say it's Jamila. Hey, Also, there was an animal being abused. Did you witness it? No. Was the animal actually being abused? No, but I just want to say it because, I was raised in a barn somewhere and by crazy people who I saw regularly abusing animals. And now I just go to social media and project it to people that are not abusing animals. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I'm sorry, like, no, ridiculous. So I will be back over there flagging that dumb hoe. What an idiot. Don't fucking use my mama's picture or her memory and then lie on me, lying on her, trying to make it look like she posted, tried to make it look like my mother posted that I called CPS on her. My mother turned over in her grave. She said, "What the fuck?" She said, "I swear to God, it's y'all. Just the most idiotic people on the planet." Okay, so here's the plan. Okay, what's the plan? The plan is that we're gonna call CPS. No, bitch, I'm not. And they so desperate for friendship and acceptance and some kind of fucking something that they'll do anything, even though it's fucking stupid. Even if it don't make any sense. Like, but this doesn't make any sense. This is the mind of a psychopath. And then she'll post foot on neck. Girl, you need to go talk to your mama because clearly that bitch ain't right. All of these grown ass people on here that continuously come at me and project their childhood abuse to me, I'm calling your mama a bitch and I'm whooping her ass because I know she had something to do with that shit. Okay. Anyway, happy full moon to y'all. I was out there looking at the moon, and yes, the moon is definitely closer to the earth. That's what a super moon is. It means that the moon is going to be closer to the earth, is basically what that means. That's why they call it a super moon. And it's definitely very large, very crystally bluish looking. It's beautiful. Okay. So happy full moon to y'all. Um, Listen, I don't fuck with none of these people, and I'm not a part of that. I don't give any credibility or a credibility to any of them. And by the way, why is the old girl over there now reading books? Why do they copy everything that you do? Anyway, I don't give a fuck. You know, it doesn't matter to me. Like, it's weird, y'all. It's very, very weird. I gotta go. Y'all have a good one. Keep in mind, y'all, that oh, I have a sale on my readings. Go to the website and get them. And no, I don't have to have these people for advertising. No. So I don't need to start drama to have a buzz. I'm already buzzing. I'm already buzzing, filled with energy all the time. I ain't never tired. So I don't need to have the buzz. First of all, that's some dumb shit anyway. You got to come to social media and talk shit about a complete stranger for 10 fucking years. You have no self-esteem or self-worth. That's codependency at its finest. especially being that you have the option to walk away from the person and forget that they ever fucking existed, because that's exactly what I do. Okay, that's exactly what I do. These people have tried to make themselves unforgettable. You're unforgettable, all right. And they'll be saying that shit. That's that. You know what? That's gonna be some catchy shit for your tombstone too. Cause I don't play that shit with my kids. I ain't like your mama. I ain't like these people's mamas. She know damn well that girl had to call the damn CPS on her own fucking mama. The crazy bitch. And my mama wasn't that crazy. I think my mama only spanked me like once in my life. You can even look at my body and tell I ain't got a bunch of scratches and scrapes and bruises and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what's wrong with that? If you were abused as a child and you have problems that you feel that you have to come and attack innocent people in social media, go see a therapist. That's what they are there for. You don't come to social media and project all your shit to everybody else. Now I called CPS on my mother. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. You know, I just can't believe, and I'm not related to any of these black people. They act like you have, like I can sense their vibrations and energies, and they're like, you have to deal with me because you're black. No, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. I can invoke the threefold alligator rule on your ass. I don't have to be bothered with you just because you black. I don't even know you. And I hate that shit. I absolutely hate these people on YouTube that feel as though they have a right to black people just because they're black. So they do the shit because I'm black. If I were a white woman, they would not be, they wouldn't even be thinking about me. But because I'm black, ooh, we can mess with her. She's black. And these are black people. Who, by the way, on a regular basis try to make it seem like it's the white man that's doing it. That white girl named Kat told me to do it. That other white girl. No, you just an ignorant ass nigga that I don't respect. I'm sorry, Negro. If you were worthy of my respect, I would be able to come on here and do my readings in peace. I was literally doing psychic readings, and these people that morning were calling CPS. I already knew that they had called them because CPS had contacted me that Friday morning because I wasn't tripping off the shit. They were fucking calling defects. Defects told me the exact time and how many times these mentally ill people called defects on me. That morning I was doing readings on my regular channel. They were on the phone with defects because they are mentally ill. They're fucking jealous. They're fucking haters. And I'm not going to take my demons off of you ever. Because that's exactly what the fuck they're there for. They're demons to you, they're angels to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Happy Monday and hell Satan. I'll see y'all later. Okay? Get in my Hecate group, y'all. Okay? All right, y'all. Peace.